So it turns out you need to think of an intro to your video, and I can't think of one, so this is how I'm starting one. But as my second video, I've learned something where you need to at least be somewhat prepared for what you're going to say to make sure that people keep watching. Anyways, you probably aren't watching anymore now because this was a terrible intro, but I'm going to explain everything that I've done today from beginning to end, and what I've been thinking and what I've been experiencing. The plan was to go to Ubud as early as possible so we could go to Canggu in the afternoon, late afternoon. Canggu! Sorry, I've been corrected. It's Canggu apparently, but it's fine. The plan was to go to Ubud and then to Canggu as early as possible. So we went to Ubud, which took like 2 hours from here, and not because it's very far. It's like 20 kilometers. It really doesn't take very long if you go anywhere else in the world. But here, because the streets are so extremely busy, you can't drive very quickly. It was very sketchy driver. But it was quite a nice place. We've been looking around to see where we want to stay once we finish visiting this lovely hotel. But for me, the highlight of the day was probably when we went to Canggu in the evening, and we went to play padel with two guys, one of which we met as we were flying from China to Bali. He was sitting next to us on the plane, and we talked to him for a while, and we just randomly decided, okay, let's go and do something together, because he's also Dutch, and he brought his friend, so we played padel for like 2 hours, which was a lot of fun. And it turns out they also, or at least one of them, also likes playing football. So I haven't even said why. This is not very out of context. Yesterday something happened that was crazy, because me and Renzo were walking nearby where we're staying, and we just randomly stumbled upon a football field where people were warming up to play a game. So we asked if they were going to play a game and how long they would play, and it was only like 10 minutes, 15 minutes from that point. So we decided we wanted to go and watch the game. And as we were watching the game, we started talking to a guy who was also watching the game, who was apparently he was a dad of one of the players. And as we started talking to him, he invited us to go and play a football match tomorrow at the same field with him and his team, because they do a friendly match. I don't know how often, but this Thursday they were doing a friendly match. So it was very fun, a very random side quest that we went on. And now those two guys might also be joining. So yeah, I remember really feeling like this is one of the most fun things to do when it comes to just being in places, is talking to random people, especially locals, and just having just being invited to go and do random stuff. And now that we've been invited by a random local, we're also inviting random guys we met 2 days ago. And yeah, it's been nice, like just connecting with random people, whereas that doesn't happen as much, I feel like, in the Netherlands where I live. Both because I'm more in a routine and inside more, but also because the people are a lot more reserved. I feel like people are very much busy with their own stuff, and I guess you don't talk to random people as much if you're in your home country than if you're outside of it. But perhaps that's just something that I do that I should improve upon. I'm having a very difficult time thinking, because last night we came home at about 12 p.m. and then stayed up until about 4 doing random stuff, like filming the video I posted yesterday, like doing push-ups and stuff, editing a video. So we got up at 10 a.m., which gave us about 6 hours of sleep. So now I'm very tired and I'm ready to go to sleep again, but I want to stay consistent with making videos and documenting what's going on, even when I don't really feel very much like I like doing it, but also feel tired, so I can't even really explain what I'm thinking or have a good chain of words going, I guess. Yeah, here I am anyway. Because when I look back on this, or somebody else watches this, maybe they'll be motivated to also just do whatever they wanted to do, whatever habit they're trying to build, even when they're tired or even when they don't feel like doing it. Just doing it anyway, even if it's not as high effort as you usually do it, because you don't feel like doing it or you don't want to do it, still that extra day that you've done the habit, which is also why I'm doing it tonight. Because yeah, I'm very tired, especially after sweating for 2 hours straight, playing padel, however you call it. It was a very sweaty experience, and we also did not drink enough water at all. Yesterday we were fine, we drank loads of water and we kept buying more water, but today we just, I think, pretty much drank a little bit when we woke up, and then didn't drink any water.
Paddle.
It's
paddle.
Okay. We didn't drink any water until about 3 p.m., which is not great in such 30-degree weather. Wasn't the smartest thing to do, but you live and you learn. And I think it was especially not smart to do because we were already very tired, so our brains were not functioning properly, and then you don't drink enough and your brains function even worse. But perhaps because we were so tired, we forgot to drink because our brains weren't functioning already. Yeah. Anything I forgot, Renzo?
I didn't really listen. I am looking for villas. Maybe you should say that we're looking for villas.
Oh yes, we're looking for villas. Yeah, we have one more night tomorrow night at this hotel. We have yet to find a place to stay. So currently we're just having a look at some villas in Ubud and Canggu mainly, but perhaps we'll find something that's super fucking amazing and we'll go there. But yeah, we do need something by, what day is it? By Friday we need to find something to have, at least book something, or we find some place to stay for one night if we really can't find anything on time. But most likely we're going to have to find a place, then check it out in person and then book it. So we're running on a slightly tight schedule, especially since we're also going to play football tomorrow, so we'll have less time, but I'm sure we'll be fine because we got this, and we are not necessarily in any big trouble if we don't do it on time. But yeah, there's some. We also don't know how long we'll stay, so we don't know how long we'll book the villa for. So these are all things we're thinking of right now. Whereas Renzo is doing that as I'm speaking to you.
Exactly.
But as soon as I turn this off, I'm going to help him, and we'll be twice as powerful with our brains that are functioning only half properly. So we'll 0.5 plus 0.5
is 1.
is 1.
We have one combined brain.
We have one brain.
Let's go.
Or if you like doing multiplication, 0.5 times 0.5, 0.25. Anyways,
So we
good night.